everyone, my name is Ashley, and I'm going to be doing a video today on how I color my hair, this bright red hair color, and then the products that I use to maintain it, just because I've had a lot of people on the websites that I'm part of, like Facebook and Tumblr and things like that, ask me a lot lately what hair color I use. Is it hard to maintain, does it come out easily, things like that. So I'm going to go over everything that I use to kind of keep it like this. Ice cream. It's by Inebri, I believe. Kind of see it right there. It comes in these little red boxes like this. I've only been able to find it at Shoppers Drug Mart lately, and it tends to have to be like a little bit of a bigger Shoppers Drug Mart because the small ones will only carry shampoo, conditioners, things like that. So you open it up, and you get a little tube like this in the box, and it's got some measurements on the side because this bottle is actually 2 treatments in it. So you kind of have to follow the little measurements there because you use half a tube for one treatment, half a tube for another treatment. This line tends to have more natural colors, but they have this line that's kind of off to the side called correctors. So they have a bright white, this kind of dark navy blue, and then this one, which is actually just called, you can kind of see the end, just red. So it's like a bright, like, Little Mermaid red hair color. But with ice cream, this right here is not all you need. You also need to buy emulsion. This is usually right next to the hair color as well. So you buy this. This is about like $7 or $8.99, I think, and I think this is $6 or $7.99 for this. So you end up buying the two together, and it costs about a little bit more than your standard box treatment. But this is 2 treatments, and this is 3 treatments. So you kind of end up, kind of doesn't really make sense to me because you end up running out of this and you have to buy another bottle of this to finish off the last of this. But their emulsions come in 10, 20, 30, and 40% volumes. So 40 is kind of more what you'd use if you're trying to bleach or have a really high-lift blonde in your hair, something where you have to remove a lot of hair color. I actually started using the 30 emulsion when I was trying to get the red in my hair to begin with, until it got to this really bright red color that I finally liked. And now that I have it's bright and cherry red, I've switched to 20%. So it's actually a 20 volume, 6% emulsion there. And this is actually the standard emulsion that you'll get in boxed colors over the counter, so like the basic like L'Oreal, Herbal Essence, things like that. And then the most important thing, next to the hair color, of course, is your shampoo. Because the shampoo, I find, is what strips the hair color out of the hair. So I've tried Herbal Essence, I've tried, I think it's called AG, that you can get from Trade Secrets. I've tried the John Frieda Radiant Red line, but I found what actually works the best for people who want to do regular shampooing, because, I mean, if you do a couple days in between because maybe you have, like, naturally really dry hair, you can try these spray dry shampoos, which work really great. I've never used them myself, but I know a couple of my friends have used them, and they swear by them, because then you don't have to worry about the whole stripping out of the hair color thing. But I get bottles of Redken from Trade Secrets. It's Redken Color Extending Shampoo, protection for color-treated hair with cranberry oil and all that other fancy stuff. I get it on sale. It's $27.99 for 1 liter of shampoo on sale. I think normally it's like $35. It's a little pricey, but out of everything I've used, I found this shampoo is the one that I can use like every day, every other day, and it doesn't strip my hair too bad. I mean, eventually it fades down to an orange over time because it's just such a pain in the butt to maintain, but this stuff actually works really well. And then conditioners. If you're coloring your hair, you have to use conditioners. For the love of all that is holy, use a conditioner. Unless you're one of those lucky few people that have naturally oily hair and you don't have to worry about it. I've got so much hair, I need conditioners every single day. So for everyday conditioner, because I've got a whole lot of hair, I tend to go a little cheaper. So I've got Pantene Pro V Red Expressions. It says it's supposed to be like help restore moisture and color radiance and things like that. It's not a color depositing conditioner, so I don't know how it works, but I mean it works pretty well. So that's all that matters, and it's like $2.99 at Walmart. At least when I got it, it was about $2.99 at Walmart. It might have been on sale. but awesome everyday shampoo. Swear by it, because it, again, doesn't seem to strip my hair color out or anything, and it keeps it looking healthy and unfried. The other thing, especially summertime, dry, terrible ends from the chlorine in pools, and then also just the coloring. If maybe your hair color fades and you have to color the tips again, it'll like fry it pretty bad. So again, ice cream product from Shoppers Drug Mart. Ice cream, well, it's called a dry tea mask in banana. It comes in these orange jars like this, and you open it up, and oh my gosh, it smells like banana pudding. It's awesome. You can see it's just kind of like a big, loose pudding kind of consistency stuff. You put it in, leave it in for like 5 minutes like you normally do with an intense conditioner, and not only does your hair feel like so nice and soft by the end of it, but it smells awesome. It smells just like bananas. It's amazing. But I think that this jar I think is $12.99, and it's 500 mils. So I've found with how much of a difference it makes in my hair for the price, this is a pretty gosh darn good buy. I've never really gone shopping in the States because I haven't lived in the States, so I don't know where you might get that elsewhere, but ice cream is an Italian brand. I don't know if I mentioned that. But I've only seen it at Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada. If anyone else happens to see it around somewhere, post and let me know where else you can get it. Because there's literally like maybe one Shoppers Drug Mart around me that's really big that carries it. And then I've seen some people recommend on YouTube to get these little color protein things that help boost your hair color and mix it into your shampoo. It'll help deposit color. This one product that I just found about maybe like a week ago because I was swimming in a pool and my ends were like bright orange from being stripped. This stuff is amazing. I mean, this is also, again, by Ice Cream. It's Crow Mask Professionals. This, I think, was $12.99 at Shoppers Drug Mart. It's a cherry red nourishing color mask, and it comes in a little pump bottle like so, and it actually smells like cherries, which is really cool. But I'm going to see if you can see this, because I have bad lighting. Sorry about that. It's kind of my first video. It's like bright red, and it actually says on the bottle to use coloring gloves when you use this, which I discovered the hard way that actually listen to them when they say that, because this deposits a lot of color. My fiance came home after I had put this treatment on my roots, and he goes, "Oh, you recolored your hair?" I'm like, "No, I just used this stuff." And he's like, "Oh my gosh," because my hair went from orange to like bright cherry red again overnight. And I mean, I use it on its own if it has a whole lot of, like, if it's really faded. But you can mix it in with, I find if I mix it in with my conditioner, like if I'm using this or even the mask or something, put some of this in my hand and then put like maybe 1 or 2 pumps of this in, mix it all together and then put it in, and it just kind of does a lighter kind of color depositing. One thing though that you have to, I noticed with this, it doesn't completely, I don't know if it like sits in your hair or what to get the bright color back, but it might be wise the first night to like just put like a towel over your pillow, especially if your hair is damp when you're going to bed, because some of it might come off while your hair is a little wet still. So, let me see. Is there any other final tips I can give you guys? Oh, cold water. If you can bear it, wash your red hair with cold water, like as cold as you can bear. Because I think the science I heard behind it was something about, it's kind of like cold water on your face. It closes up the cuticles in your hair to help lock in color. So it'll also help if you tend to have like dry, frizzy hair. It can help reduce your frizz and make your hair a little smoother. But if you have red hair, I swear by it, it keeps your hair coloring so much longer if you like it. So yeah, I hope this helps, and maybe get some other people who are thinking about going red, about switching on over to the red side. I personally love my red hair. I'm not going to get rid of it anytime soon, especially with the wedding coming up. So, so yeah, hope this helped everyone, and awesome to you people in YouTube land that watched it. And let me know if you have any further questions. Just drop me a note, email me, such forth, and I will see what I can do to answer your questions and give you any further advice you might want or anything like that. So, yeah.